What if one day you just vanished without a trace, just like that, poof, disappeared into oblivion? That was precisely the fate of Emily Hartman, a young woman at the prime of her life, a hard-working and vibrant 25-year-old student who was pursuing her studies in an esteemed university. The day was March 12th, the year 2019, a day that began just like any other. Emily was engrossed in her studies at the university, an environment she thrived in. After an intense study session, she cheerily waved goodbye to her study group, her friends reciprocating with fond farewells. However, little did they know that the last they were to see of Emily. After exiting the library, Emily Hartman ceased to exist, simply vanished into the ether. No clues, no leads, just a trail of unanswered questions and unsolved enigma. Her disappearance, a mystery that to this day remains unsolved. Emily Hartman was no ordinary woman. She was a radiant beacon, an exceptional student leading an ostensibly routine existence. She had lofty dreams, diverse ambitions, and a future which seemed almost predestined. There was an inherent promise surrounding her, a promise of greatness yet to come. Emily was the epitome of hopeful youth, with her eyes always gleaming with curiosity, her heart rooted in compassion and intellect that was evident in every discussion, every debate. Yet, in a single moment, all that she had planned for, all that she had been, transformed inexplicably. Emily Hartman stepped beyond the threshold of the university's grand library and, unknowingly, into the shadowy pages of Unsolved Mysteries. In the moments that followed her sudden disappearance, the world seemed to a collective gasp of disbelief, echoing in the eerily silent university halls. The authorities launched an extensive search that spanned the entire city and beyond. Every potential lead was investigated, every corner of her life scrutinized. Friends, family, classmates, even mere acquaintances. They were all interviewed, their recollections sifted through for any traces of Emily's whereabouts. Yet, it was as if the earth had opened and swallowed her whole. No one had seen her after she exited the library that fateful evening. Her apartment, a place she had once filled with laughter and intellectual discourse, now stood in silent testimony to her abrupt disappearance. It held no clues, no indications of foul play or a planned departure. Her cell phone rested untouched on the kitchen table. Her wallet sat undisturbed on the counter. Each item in her apartment, every single one of her belongings, was just as she had left them, as if she had merely stepped out for a moment and would return any second. Yet the cold reality of the situation was that Emily Hartman had vanished without a trace. As days turned into weeks and weeks into months, the hope of her return dwindled. Her absence echoed in the hearts of those who knew her, a haunting reminder of the mystery that was Emily Hartman's disappearance. But Emily Hartman never came home. As the months turned into years, theories began to circulate. Curiosity ignited the minds of the town's locals. Whispers swept across the neighborhood, each carrying a different theory. There were those who believed that Emily had grown tired of her old life, that she had chosen to abandon everything she once knew for a fresh start somewhere new. A different set of speculations hinted at the possibility of Emily being abducted. Unsettling rumors of her being taken away against her will, wrapped up in some grand criminal scheme, began to gain traction. Still, others lingered in more sinister corridors of thought, associating her abrupt disappearance with foul play. Whispered conversations shrouded in hushed fear suggested that Emily might have fallen victim to a horrific crime, a thought that sent shivers down the spine of the community. And then there were the rumors that bordered on the supernatural. Tales of strange phenomena attached themselves to Emily's name. Ghost stories and paranormal theories began to take shape, her disappearance serving as the fuel for the flames of these fantastical possibilities. The idea that Emily could have simply vanished into thin air, spirited away by forces beyond our comprehension, sent a ripple of anxiety through the town's denizens. Yet despite the numerous theories that were concocted, the ongoing investigations, the sleepless nights spent by the townsfolk pondering over what could have happened, Emily's disappearance remains an enigma. The case of Emily Hartman is not just a tale of a missing woman. It's in fact a deeply complex story that begins just as any ordinary story would, with a life that appears mundane and unexceptional. Emily Hartman, a young woman with dreams and aspirations, suddenly disappeared, leaving her regular life behind. This was not just a simple interruption to her life, but a potentially permanent halt to a future that was laden with hope. The idea of a promising future being put on hold indefinitely is chilling, and it nudges us to question the certainty with which we lead our lives. This presents us with a poignant reminder of our existence's inherent fragility, subtly hinting at the unpredictability and impermanence of life. It provokes us to consider the myriad mysteries that might lie hidden beneath the veil of normality, secrets buried beneath the facade of an ordinary life. What happened to Emily Hartman and why? The answers remain elusive, underscoring the unsettling nature of life's uncertainty and the mysteries that can lie beneath the surface of an ordinary life. As we delve into the events leading to Emily's disappearance, we are confronted with a series of unending questions and baffling observations. The investigations that were undertaken, spanning over several years, revealed an intricate web of seemingly unconnected clues. These investigations, spearheaded by countless law enforcement agencies, both local and national, have only deepened the mystery surrounding Emily's sudden absence. As we journey through the maze of Emily's life, we encounter various theories that have surfaced in the wake of her disappearance. These theories, ranging from the plausible to the outright absurd, have added layers of complexity to an already perplexing case. They serve as testament to the human capacity for speculation and conjecture in the face of the unknown. One such theory postulates that Emily may have willingly disappeared, escaping from a life she found unbearable. Another suggests involvement from an unknown third party, alluding to a malevolent entity stalking the periphery of her existence. Yet another theory hints at the supernatural, to unexplainable phenomena observed during the investigation. Despite the extensive investigations and the multitude of theories, one fact remains clear. Emily Hartman's story is a chilling reminder of the unsolved that lurk in the shadows of our world. Her case remains open, a puzzle waiting to be solved, a story waiting for its ending. So as we close this chapter, we're left with more questions than answers. We find ourselves plunged into a whirlpool of uncertainty, a vortex of puzzling quandaries. The central question that looms like a specter over us is, where is Emily Hartman? What exactly transpired on that fateful day in March? The day that has now become a stark, haunting memory etched in our collective consciousness. Frustratingly, the answers to these questions remain elusive, cloaked in layers of intrigue, speculation, and conjecture. The mystery is not about Emily's disappearance, it's about us. It's a mirror that reflects our deepest fears and anxieties. It highlights our innate desire to solve the unsolvable, to illuminate the dark corners of uncertainty. It's a testament to our indomitable spirit that the odds we continue to seek, to question, to probe. Emily Hartman's case is not just another cold case in a dusty file cabinet. It's a reminder of our unwavering determination to uncover the truth, no matter how elusive it may seem. Emily Hartman's disappearance is a mystery, continues to baffle and intrigue us. A mystery that underscores the very essence of the human condition, our longing for answers, our fear of the unknown, and our relentless pursuit of the truth.